dunk by Evans.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
And we're through two here in a good one.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson, and Al, what's the stress?
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half.
So far, a fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. And Stevenson is out there with Big Smooth. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Burke, the pass to Hood. Pocket 4. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
There's the pick. Here's Smooth. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jefferson's shot is off. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Michael Kid Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
Here's Big Smooth. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 10 to the left wing and stolen by Favors.
Michael Kid Gilchrist. That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line at this point of the season.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 7. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Quinn Snyder this season taking over as head coach of the Utah Jazz. Snyder said the fit is terrific. He loves player development. Certainly a nice compliment to this young roster. Snyder's road in the coaching ranks has been a winding one, but he said the adversity he's faced has made him a better coach and a better person. Gentlemen,
his time has come, Doris. All the makings of a great coach. Thank you. The Hornets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Favors. And it's Exum in for Hood. Now, here's Exum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 to shoot. Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title.
Make your threes.
Charlotte making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And Trey Burke, coming out of Northland High School in Columbus, had not been a big-time recruit. Most scouts came to see his teammate at the time, Jared Sullinger. But they soon learned about Alfonso Clark Burke III. Call him Trey.
Williams with a clean look. Charlotte again missing. Jazz trail by 7. Exum with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Kicks it to Gobert. The feed now to Hayward. Jimmy Evans checks in for Utah. Hood comes in for Trey Burke. Charlotte also making some changes. Biyombo is checked in for Jefferson. Vonleh comes in for Zeller. And it's Kemba Walker in for Kid Gilchrist. Williams kicks to Stevenson. The dish to Walker. Goes up at the stripe. Good on the jump shot. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Alley-oop try. Rejected by Smooth. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Coming up Friday, March 20th, Al
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
Trevor Booker is out there with Favors. Then it's Hayward. Then it's Exum. And it's Hood in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Hayward kicks to Exum. The 3. Good. Exum's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Big Smooth. 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Goes up off the pick. Uses both hands to slam it down. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
That is good.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Bulls. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Stevenson. Here's Big Smooth. Shoots the 3. Jefferson trying to break loose.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
Hayward against Stevenson. And Hayward gets it to go. Now Walker. Pass to Smooth. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
What a stellar outing in this one for Big Smooth. 12 points and also a block shot.
Boy, he's been so good both offensively and defensively, Clark. I'm not sure which way he's been better.
I don't think he's missed a beat at either end.
And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert comes in for Trevor Booker, and Trey Burke subbed in for Exum. Charlotte also making some changes. Zeller comes in for Biyombo, and Michael Kid Gilchrist subbed in for Walker. Here's Smooth. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hayward can hit.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
The 3-pointer off the mark from Smooth.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And Gobert kicks to Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. Hits it from three-point range. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Big Smooth. Off the pick. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Here's Favors. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Hornets leading by 9. Stevenson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Smooth. Stevenson right side. Good on the three-point shot.
3. Lance Stevenson.
For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Burke, the pass to Hood. Runner in the lane. Again, Favors missing.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. A three-pointer, no good. For Utah, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And the foul on Big Smooth. That is his first foul of the game. Hayward kicks to Favors. Dishes to Burke. Lock at 6. Hayward against Kid Gilchrist. And Hayward gets it to go. 1:03 left in the fourth. Hornets leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, going through the motions as it appears. It'll be a nice win here for the Hornets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And a one-sided season series this has been. I mean, in the final game of the year between these two teams, they do everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Jazz.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for Big Smooth. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Utah here with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he gets it to go. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he can't get either to fall. Utah has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Burke. That 3 off the mark. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Stop settling for threes.
And a tough. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports.